What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am rolling right along here up the road. I'm going to help my daughter start moving tonight and tomorrow and things, so definitely follow along on the journey right there. And as I was driving up the road here and stopped off, I saw something that was very, very interesting here. Wow. The Manning family. Now, that is where you can really say there is a football pedigree, okay? Unlike when Dan Orlowski said that, Carson Wentz has the Hall of Fame pedigree. You say what? I thought pedigree was lineage, that there's a track record of it, like the pedigree for a dog, it's this breed and, it's the same throughout. So I thought pedigree it's basically passing it down. Because you got to look at it and say, Archie Manning, okay, Peyton Manning, and probably soon to be a Hall of Famer, Eli Manning, and now we have Arch Manning, who is a Texas Longhorn, who will be eligible to be drafted in 2026. That's not this year, okay? The year after, he'll be eligible to be drafted if he decides to leave. So, his father, Archie Manning, was asked where he thought Arch Manning should go. His response was probably the Cowboys. Whoa. Now, I want you to keep something in mind here. When you think about Deion Sanders kind of saying there were certain teams that he didn't want Sador to go to. And so you see Deion working on trying to help facilitate him to go to the right situations. There's certain places you don't want to go if you're an NFL quarterback for whatever reason. It's kind of like bad things always happen to him. Cleveland, Jets are two of them. We'll see with Washington, because Washington's been another one of those places that quarterbacks don't have very good careers with. And so you don't want your son to go to one of these places that is ass. So with Eli Manning, it was the Chargers that actually wanted to draft Eli. But they steered them away from doing that, and they got Phillip Rivers, and Eli went to New York. So are we seeing now Archie Manning beginning the process of trying to determine where he wants to see his son play and working some magic to help that happen? Now, I have to be honest, you're going to need to be down low in the draft to be able to get him when he does come out. Purely, if for no other reason other than the family name. But you're looking at saying you need to tank probably to get there, or you're going to give up a hell of a lot of draft capital to get up there to get him. Either way, it's going to cost you. Now, would that be the worst thing in the world to happen? Is if the Cowboys drafted Arch Manning in 2025? You got Dak Prescott next year that you got to pay. You got him really after the second year on it. You kind of have an escape clause provided you don't restructure. So it's conceivable that you could have, and understand, whomever the Cowboys pick in the first round, the cost is not that bad in comparison to a veteran quarterback. That's what the NFL has the whole thing of, yeah, you're drafted high, but it's all slotted. You're going to pay this much for your first round pick at this point. So whether it's, Arch Manning or a defensive lineman or whatever, it's still going to cost you the same by where you are picked. And that number is not anywhere close to a franchise quarterback right now. So you could conceivably have Dak Prescott on the roster and Arch Manning and have that perfect scenario of saying, we got a year to get him up to NFL speed and to be able to take over. In which case, then you can go ahead and dump Dak. And I can guarantee you that would be exactly what some Cowboy fans want. Get rid of Dak and bring in Arch Manning. Yeah, that's a great topic for conversation. Now brought up because of Archie Manning bringing it up. But you have to look at all case scenarios on where can you get the best players for the best price. And Dak ain't going to be able to play forever. In fact, you start looking at it with Dak Prescott right now, you have to, and I am a Dak fan. Let's be clear here. I don't know that you're going to find too many fans that are bigger Dak fans than I am. Without a doubt, I'm a huge fan. But at some point, you have to start worrying about how long is Dak Prescott going to be able to play. You would think that when you see Zach Martin, the way he played last year, is only 32 years old. He's not old for an offensive lineman, but it seems like all of a sudden his body is wearing down. Same thing can be said about Tyron Smith. He's not that old in offensive lineman years, but his body is broke down. And with Dak Prescott having wearing the soft cast on his foot when he was on the boat ride there, makes you wonder, how bad was that foot and how long will he be able to play? You don't know if the hamstring issue is compensating for the foot not working because, all this stuff is, connected. And when you have one body part that's messed up, somebody else has got to take on the brunt of the work. And that might be why the hamstring ended up tearing. Who knows? But you do have to start looking at the future as well as the current time. So I kind of like the idea. But then again, what do I know? And it doesn't matter what I like or hate because Cowboys going to do what they're going to do. They don't listen to us. Alrighty, good people. Hope you all are having a good one. And I'm almost where I need to be, almost back home. So I can load up some stuff and get it over to my daughter's apartment. Peace out.